Good evening, my dear friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. We can make a difference. We can make a difference. We have been talking about this, right? And I'm sure slowly you are getting that idea into your heart, into your mind, into your life, that we can make a difference. When we make a difference in the life of someone, you don't know what you're contributing. You don't know what blessing you suddenly become. There are so many people in depression, in trouble. There are so many people, no one to care for, no one to love. Just look for them. You don't need to go too far. Just around you, you'll find people whom you can bring about a change, with whom, in whose life you can make a huge difference. And so, my dear friends, we need to be committed. We need to be energized. We need to be motivated. We need to be inspired with this thought. We can make a difference. You know, in my heart, I wish that this message goes very far, far and near and far, everywhere, that we can make a difference. And you invite more and more people. Share this idea with the more and more people. And when you share this idea with the more and more people, you are really making a huge difference in your life and the lives of people. For this evening, I have a poem based on the gospel. The title of the poem is A Widow's Mite. So there is a story of this woman. She is a widow. One day, she went to the temple, and as usual, she prayed, and it was her practice to contribute to the temple, contribute to the church. And when she was praying, and as she was walking to the treasury, Jesus spotted her. Jesus saw her. And I'm sure Jesus must have been very curious to know what this woman was going to do. You know, a simple woman, a widow, and she came, I'm sure she put her hand in a small little bag, money bag, and there were only 2 cents. And she gave generously all that money, all that she had, to the church. She put that money into the treasury. And Jesus noticed that. And Jesus immediately seized the opportunity. He called all the apostles and told them, look at that woman. This woman has given more than everyone else. Now, definitely there were more men and women, very rich. And these men, they gave to the temple much more than what this widow gave. But Jesus does not talk about them. Jesus says they gave from the abundance. And probably, Jesus also wanted to say, they probably gave to the temple for a wrong reason. What's the wrong reason? So that they will be appreciated, they will be loved, they will become important people, they become famous people because they gave generously, they gave plenty. But as I said, most likely, most probably, they must have given with the wrong intention. I don't want to be judgmental, but there could be one big possibility, because the Pharisees were known for doing things for public opinion, to be loved by people, so they would do things, in public. But this woman, she did not have any other ulterior motive. She had only one intention. She wanted to give everything that she had. And by giving that, she also manifested her tremendous faith. There's no budgeting here. See, we are always budgeting, right? We only give it to God, we only give it to church after we have made all our budget. If there is anything left, we will give. So normally, what we give, what is our tendency, what is our practice in giving to church, in giving to God, in giving charity. We give only whatever is left. Whatever is left after making all the budget and after having spent everything, and if there's anything left, we will give. But this woman, she gave to God what was right. What was right. And that's why this woman became suddenly, instantly, very popular. She carried the day. Jesus, our Savior, our Master, commented about this woman, praised this woman, and put her on a pedestal and said, imitate her, follow her example. She is the best example. She's the best example for giving. And that's what Jesus was trying to communicate. As I said, my dear brothers and sisters, what is your style in giving? Are you a giver? Do you give? Do you give from your heart? Do you give without complaining? Do you give without grudging? Do you give because you are generous and a sign of your generosity, your gratitude? What is your spirit? Mother Teresa would say, give until it hurts you. Go on giving. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, in closing, I want to share this poem that I wrote, Widow's Mite. As I have always invited you, as I have always asked you, I would like you to look at the lyrics, the different lines of this poem. Read them carefully. Listen to these words. And if these words speak to you, talk to you, pick up those lines, pick up those words. And those words will make a difference to you. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, before I close, let me invite you to subscribe to this channel. Invite as many friends as possible. You can talk to your family members. Share this video channel and make this channel very popular. Make it spread far and wide. Thank you and God bless.
Widow's mite. Jesus noticed the widow dropping her mite. All ignored her, for she did not have might. The coin made no noise to catch attention. The woman prayed in her heart for protection. Her offering was like a drop in the ocean. Unseen, she continued with her slow motion. Peace came over her as she gave everything. She admired her, for she kept for her nothing. She manifested her unconditional trust. Relying on God, she knew is a must. Her faith in God was total and complete. She did not worry about what she would eat. She was ignored by all but the Son of Man. He instantly knew the widow was God's fan and seized the occasion to teach a lesson. He shared with his disciples his observation. Strange, Jesus didn't see those putting big money. He knew well they were giving from their plenty. They made sure they had enough for the morrow. Independent, they would be ashamed to borrow. The widow shows that God is her security, accepts dependence on God in humility. She knows God will take care of her every need. Her generous attitude is all that we need.